morning. I was going to say welcome to a new weekly vlog, but as it's Wednesday, that would be a little bit inaccurate, I feel. It's about 11 o'clock, I think, nearly 11:30 on Wednesday morning. I do not know where the day is going. It is definitely time for coffee. I am off to my mum's this afternoon to spend a couple of days with her, and obviously to see my dad as well. Staying till Friday, so I don't know, we're going out for a nice lunch tomorrow actually, to a French restaurant, mum and myself, we've been meaning to go. It's a new French restaurant in Poole, newish, and we've been meaning to go there for a while, so we're looking forward to that. That should be nice. I'm going to do some charity shopping. Sorry, it's dark. It's a very strange day. We have had, it will lighten up in a second, but apparently not focus. Oh dear, autofocus has gone. Now it's back. Yeah, it's a very strange day. Where was I? What was I talking about? Going to Poole to lunch. Yes, looking forward to that. Visiting my usual charity shops, which I haven't done for absolutely ages. Yeah, and just to spend some time with my mum, see my dad, all of that good stuff. It has been snowing overnight, last night. And we've just had another little flurry of sleet, although I've just looked up the weather at my mum's, considering it's only 100 miles away. It's very nice there. It's meant to be sunny all day. Just let me get a glass. I'm going to put some boiling water into this pint glass to ungunge my hairspray spray. Anybody else have that problem with hairspray sprays? Just going to stick that in there upside down, and hopefully it will degunge that. Sorry, the light is horrible in that cupboard, isn't it? Let's pop you back up there. I'm very much looking forward to this cup of coffee. I've had not a particularly busy morning, very bitty, but just getting bits done before I go away. I've dropped off some parcels, done some admin. I'm just going to do a few eBay listings. I've just answered a whole bunch of YouTube comments. Thank you so much, by the way, for all your lovely comments on the cruise videos. I really liked doing them this way, the sort of shorter videos on a daily basis. I felt like it flowed quite well, and you all seem to enjoy it as well. So I may do future cruise videos like that. She says future cruise videos as though she has a whole bunch of cruises lined up. I don't. We have got one cruise booked later on this year. We are going to the Norwegian fjords, which I've never been to before. I've never been to Norway. I've never been to any of those countries actually. Sweden, Denmark, what do they call them? Not Benelux, because that's what's that area called? There is a word for it, isn't it? Not Northern Europe, those sorts of countries, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, all of those. That's going to annoy me now. It will probably come to me. If it does come to me, I'll put it across the screen. Otherwise, I expect you'll all tell me in the comments, which will be good. But yeah, looking forward to that. We're going with my brother and his wife and my mum and my dad's sister, my aunt, which is absolutely lovely. Really looking forward to the Norwegian fields and seeing a bit of what Norway has to offer. I believe it's meant to be absolutely beautiful. So yes, I've gone off at a tangent again, haven't I? I've spoken for 4 minutes to the camera and I feel like I've told you almost nothing. I'm going to go and get on with my eBay listings and drink my coffee, and I shall see you a bit later on. Well, it's 1 o'clock and it's annoying because honestly we can't deal with any sort of weather in this country. I do not know what is wrong with us. Apparently the main road from here to Exeter has been closed because of ice, and Grishers are trying to get through. Why didn't they grish last night, for heaven's sake? Anyway, whatever. I can either wait till tomorrow, wait till later on and see if it clears, or I can go the very long way round via Dawlish and Teignmouth and Starcross and Exeter, Exminster even, which is mildly annoying, but never mind, these things are to try. I've got to tell you about these. This is the nicest thing. This is from Marks and Spencer's, they are cheese-topped Marmite rolls. Yeah, they're obviously only nice if you like Marmite. I'm a big fan. They're so delicious. Having mine with some baked beans that need eating up. I've toasted it and put butter on it. Actually, it's not butter, it's Tesco's version of Lurpak, which, fun fact, has now been, this was always far more expensive than the Aldi version, but it is now Aldi price matched in Tesco's. Might be worth them, somebody might want to know that. Right, my baked beans are done, so I'm off to eat them. Right, well, I'm going to brave the inclement weather and hopefully get to Bournemouth in one piece. Well, I've arrived here in one piece, which is good, and I've just had a very nice cup of tea. I had a really good journey actually. It ended up, it was very snowy around Exeter. I say very snowy, it was probably about 2 inches, but seemed quite snowy by our usual standards in Devon. And yeah, got here about 4:45 I think. And I've just sat and had a cup of tea with Mum. And I think we're about to pour the gin and tonics now. It's getting on for 6 o'clock. So, good time to pour a gin and tonic, I reckon. Mum's cooking me a delicious dinner. I'm having masala chicken stuffed with Gruyere and what? Prosciutto. With air fryer chips. Mum's got the same air fryer as we've got. We got a new air fryer at Christmas. I can't remember if I told you. No, it's the same size.
Oh, I thought yours was bigger.
No, Nick's is bigger.
Yes, I know Nick's.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's exactly the same one as we got. I actually wanted the bigger one, obviously. But, yeah, there's only 2 of us now, so we didn't need one bigger than that. I can't remember if I told you or not, our air fryer broke at Christmas. We had one of the original circular Tefal Actifry. Tefal? Tefal? Do you say Tefal or Tefal?
I don't know.
I feel like Tefal.
Tefal, probably.
Yeah. Actifry with the paddle in the middle that went round and round. So we'd had it for years, but we used it a lot, so couldn't be without one really. So we got one of these, which I think I've possibly shown you already. I might be repeating myself. But they're very good. Quite impressed with the basket version with the adjustable temperature and all of that jazz. Mum's masala chicken stuffed with Gruyere and prosciutto with chips, peas and cabbage. Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Thought I'd do a little outfit of the day. To start the day, it is Thursday. Had to think about that. Today I have got dressed up a little bit as we're going out for a nice lunch today. I've got this skirt on, which is jersey leopard print skirt. Which is from, I think it's Sainsbury's. Had it a good few years. One of the supermarkets anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Sainsbury's. Very much like it. And then I've got this big oversized sort of poncho jumper, which I love. I got 2 of these. Got a rusty coloured one as well in Padstow last year when we went to stay at Rick Stein's, just from a little boutique. It's not got any branding in it, but it's super soft and warm, and yeah, I just love the tassels and the pockets, and I love the shape of it. Then I've got on these furry ankle boots, which are, well, not furry, but fur trimmed, I guess, which are from Pavers, but via either eBay or Vinted. I can't remember which one, but super comfy, fairly low heel, and perfect for today. Just let me show you the weather. It is super, super frosty, as you can see. It's sunny, but very, very cold out there. So we have a, so we have a busy day planned today. It's about 10:15. Just had a long chat with Carla. I'm catching up. I've hardly chatted to Carla since before Christmas, so she's coming to stay next week, which will be nice. I think she's coming to stay. It depends on her car, whether she gets her car fixed. It's in the garage and they can't get the part or something. So yeah, had a nice catch up with Carla and had some breakfast, and plan for the rest of the day is Mum and I are going out. We're going to pop to Sainsbury's. I've got big Sainsbury's here, because Dad needs some new pyjamas, so we're going to go and get those in there. And then we're going to Dunelm. Mum needs a few bits from Dunelm, and I need to get a new bath mat for Will's bathroom, what was Will's bathroom. because the bath mat is literally black and rotten and split through. I think he doesn't pick the bath mat up after he showers, and that's what's happened to that. So I need to get a new bath mat, the exact same one, but obviously not a black mouldy one. And then we're going out for lunch. I told you we're going to a nice French restaurant in Poole, which I'm very much looking forward to. Then we're coming back home, and this evening my brother and Amanda and Sophie are popping over to say hi. So yeah, busy day planned. Starting though by popping out to the charity shop in the village, see if there's anything exciting there. So yes, I will take you along with us on our day out, and catch you later. Nice knitwear in Sainsbury's, quite liking this jumper dress here. I need new clothes, like I need a hole in the head, but yeah, some nice bits and pieces. Yeah, I'll be down in a minute. Yeah, I like this one as well with the little bobbles. The joys of self-employment. Thursday lunchtime, glass of wine, delicious French menu, and a view out over the quay that you probably can't see. Very nice restaurant. For a starter, I'm having bouillabaisse with cheesy crouton and roux, and Mum is having a delicious looking, oh sorry about the light, the, what have you got? A twice baked cheese souffle, finished with double cream. I can feel your arteries furring up just as I watch you eat it. Lemon sole fillets with chili soy dip, I think it is, and dauphinoise potatoes, mixed vegetables, salad, and Mum has coquille Saint-Jacques. So this is where we went for lunch, Saint-Tropez Lounge, and it is right on, oh sorry about the noisy bus, right on Poole Harbour. Just walking back along Poole Quay to cut the car. It's a very interesting building front up here, this green tiled pub, Poole Arms. Tiled all the way from top to bottom. Look at that. Good merry morning to you. I feel like that is not focused, is it? Difficult to know. Oh my goodness, it's freezing today. It is Friday morning. Just need to blow my nose. Sorry, I've got a runny nose. I think it's the cold weather. I don't think I've got a cold. Bear with while I find a tissue in this bag full of stuff that I haven't cleared out for weeks and weeks and needs doing. That's better. Right, yes, it's Friday morning. It's beautifully sunny. It's going to be another gorgeous sunny day, but oh my goodness, -2. I am in a town close to my mum, and I'm going charity shopping this morning. I've got here super early. It's only 10 to 9. Well, not super early, but the shops don't open till 9. But parking here is a nightmare. So I wanted to make sure I got here in time to get a good parking space, and I've got one, so that's good. Yeah, bit of charity shopping this morning. Going to visit my dad. They are still under COVID rules in there. So tedious. Doesn't stop any of them getting COVID. They've all had COVID recently, my dad included. In fact, it seems to do absolutely nothing apart from mean that everybody has to wear masks, which don't stop anybody getting COVID. And quite clearly, as they've all got it. And yeah, we can only have one visitor at a time, which means I can't go with my mum, which is fine, you know. It's quite difficult in terms, my dad's not really able to have a conversation anymore, and he's not as mobile as he was previously. So yeah, it's difficult. I can't get him up anymore out of a chair to go to his room. We have to visit in their rooms while it's COVID rules rather than in the lounge, or go to the cafe or anything like that. And I then have to get two carers to get him up out of the chair and get him to his room, and it all just feels like it's a bit, not inconvenient for them, that's the wrong word, because they never ever make anyone feel like that. But anyway, it's a whole thing. Don't really want to talk about it, she says, having just talked about it. But yeah, anyway, hopefully the COVID rules won't last. I don't mind wearing a mask, it's horrible for the staff. They just finally, after 2 years, 2020, yeah, 3 years. 3 years, isn't it, since COVID? Bloody hell, is it 3 years? 21, 22, 23. Yes, bloody hell, it's 3 years since COVID started. They've just finally, for about a week, they got to the stage where the staff didn't have to wear masks anymore, which must be lovely for the staff. Care homes were the last bastion of mask wearing, I think, in the UK. Must be lovely for the staff not to have to wear them. In fact, it was, I know, because several of them said so to me. But also nice for the patients, because the residents, I think we should say, rather than patients, but you know what I mean. Just for them to actually see someone's whole face rather than a mask after 3 years must have been so nice. And that obviously the vast majority of people in there, 99% I would say, are elderly and have hearing problems, and a lot of them lip read, and not to mention dementia. It's a dementia specialist care home, so everybody there has dementia. And not to be able to see people's mouths and lip read takes away just another little bit of their ability to do things. Sorry, I'm aware that I'm rambling on and on about this. You know, so they had about a week where they didn't have to wear masks, then they went back into outbreak rules again, so it's back to masks. So it feels 3 years on a little bit. My dad hasn't even been there 3 years, he's only been there since September 21. But yeah, it feels a little bit like Groundhog Day, and when will it all end? And is it doing any good to anybody, any of this? Well, you know, COVID's here to stay, isn't it? And it's pretty much just a cold now. I'm aware people are still dying of it, and, you know, but people die of stuff every day, don't they? It's, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, really. Anyway, I'm going to see my dad. Then I am going home later on, and then... yeah, quiet night in tonight with Ashley. Not a lot planned for the weekend. Oh, actually, I say that we are going out. Excuse me, we're going out with our best friends for dinner tomorrow night. Haven't seen them since Christmas Day, so that would be lovely to have a catch up. And it feels like January has been a really busy month, you know. Well, it has been, really, I guess. There's been far more eating out and jollity and holidaying and drinking than there really should be for January. Feel like I should have perhaps a health reset in February, because it doesn't feel like I've had much of one in January. And it is important to be mindful of what one's putting into one's body and how much exercise. I started the week well with good intentions. I was on the treadmill 7 o'clock on Monday morning, and then we got the beginning of this cold snap Tuesday, and oh my God, it was so cold. I couldn't face getting up. And I know myself, if I don't get up and walk on the treadmill first thing in the morning, I will not do it throughout the day. I have to get it done in the morning. My exercise time has to be first thing in the morning. Set that intention and do it. And yeah, started well on Monday, and I'm going to aim for walking every morning next week. Let's see how I get on with that. Anyway, I am going to switch off this camera because I've been whittering at you for 6 whole minutes now. So yes, I will catch up with you again a little bit later. Well, good visits to the charity shops, and I've just been to visit my dad, sitting outside the care home now, and he was very sleepy this morning, very sleepy, and yes, just he ate a couple of biscuits that I take him in a box of biscuits when I go in, because he loves his biscuits still, really loves them. So yeah, he ate a couple of biscuits in between napping in his armchair, and then went back to sleep again. So I sat with him for a little while, and I'm now heading off home, so I'm going to find a podcast on my phone, and hope the traffic's not too bad. It's Friday, so it might be a bit, not sure, but yeah, I will see you back at the ranch, as they say. It is now Monday, and I have just realised that I have not finished off last week's vlog, and I'm about to edit it. I got as far as Friday. I was in the car, I think, and then nothing else happened. So I came home, had a quiet weekend. That's about the end of the vlog. Back to normal Monday to Friday vlogs from next week. And I will see you in the next one on Wednesday. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.